Spirit is saying the waiting season is over. You are not meant to be suspended between who you are and who you are becoming. Oh, hey there, it's Lori Lindsay, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. And today is, Monday, May 11th? Yes, 2026. Today's message feels like Spirit is asking us to stop waiting for permission to the next chapter of our lives. Our anchor card today is Amelia Earhart. She immediately sets the tone. Amelia wasn't remembered because she stayed comfortable. She became iconic because she answered the call beyond fear. And this card feels like Spirit is whispering, your soul is not designed to stay small. She didn't stay small. Think of it, 100 years ago, and she was flying as the lead pilot with just a navigator trying to make it around the world. We still don't know what happened to her, but she did it. She did it all by herself. There's a movement trying to happen right now. Expansion, risk, curiosity, a new direction. But the rest of the cards show a tension between hearing the call and trusting yourself enough to follow it. The Hierophant is next. The Hierophant says there is a wisdom available to you right now. This can absolutely represent spiritual guidance, a teacher, a mentor, traditions, or deeper learning. But today I actually think it feels like this is returning to what grounds you. Not performative spirituality, not endless consuming, and not chasing every message online, but real wisdom, real practice, and real connection. Some people in the collective may be realizing they're outgrowing old belief systems or spiritual structures. Is that you? Are you questioning old structures? I'm doing that. Are you? I think a lot of us are doing that quietly to ourselves. Others may be rediscovering practices that actually regulate and support them. Next, we have the King of Cups, and it is in reverse. And this feels emotional. There's emotion exhaustion here, suppressed feelings, trying to keep it together, possibly even feeling spiritually disconnected because the nervous system is overwhelmed. This card feels like the collective has been carrying emotions quietly for too long and trying to appear stable for everyone else. Don't we all do that? Don't we all kind of put out this facade or put on our mask like we got it all together? But in reality, we're crumbling. Spirit is reminding you just because you are strong does not mean you are meant to emotionally drown in silence. And then suddenly we have the Page of Swords arriving upright like a lightning strike. Now again, we've had her how many times in the last week? That's Spirit knocking on the door saying, pay attention, pay attention. This is curiosity, a fresh perspective, questions, ideas, truth-seeking. This feels like a breakthrough card. Someone is beginning to see something differently, a conversation changing something, a truth becoming impossible to ignore. Your inner voice is getting louder. Is your inner voice getting louder? You're probably having a spiritual awakening. The Page of Swords is the part of you that says, I need to understand what's really happening here. This is the mental energy of awakening. And finally, we have the Hangman in reverse. Remember I talked about that suspension in the beginning? Here we go. That's just it. And finally, the Hangman reverse. This is huge with Amelia Earhart. The Hangman reverse says the pause is ending. You cannot stay suspended forever. Some of you have been sitting in indecision, waiting for certainty, waiting for a sign, waiting for fear to disappear before acting. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. But today's message says, movement creates clarity. Not the other way around. Amelia Earhart didn't know every outcome before she flew. She trusted the call anyways. The collective message for today. You are not being asked to have every answer today. You're being asked to stop abandoning your own inner knowing. The old emotional pattern is becoming too heavy to carry. Something new is trying to open. A path, a trust, a calling. A version of yourself that is more honest and more alive. And Spirit keeps repeating, adventure is not about the absence of fear. It is the decision that your soul deserves expansion anyways. So if this message resonated with you, share it. Share it with a friend, or just share it out into the collective. Get the message out, because a lot of us are having awakenings or reawakenings right now. There is a massive awakening happening right now on planet Earth, and we need community. We need people to talk about it with. So I hope you're all having a blessed day. Let's bring in the calmness and then release. Love and light.